Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a 5-question tarot card reading. I will also combine this card deck called the Lenormand deck. It's also a fortune telling deck, so I'm going to just combine the two and it will be great with the questions you have. So I do have your 5 questions and I do have your picture. Your name and info will be confidential. So I'm going to start off with clearing out the energy and doing a quick little prayer. All right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time about this actual person and this other person that was mentioned and the photo itself. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher intention, God's higher purpose. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from the white light. Thank you. All right, hon, so I have your picture here, and I see this picture, and I'm gonna be honest, from the start, there is obviously something going on. I could feel it, even when you look at the picture, so always know that your intuition and that gut instinct is always, how do you say it? Your intuition's never wrong. There's always that side where it's your mind bringing negative thoughts, and you can tell when it's just your anxiety, but when it's some gut feeling, that's when you know that it's not wrong. So I have the name of the person and then the name of the female as well that you gave me. Funny thing is that both of their names are D's. All right, so we're gonna ask these questions here. Your first question is that more than a friendship? Is it just a friendship or it's not? For Donald, I'm sorry, I said is, okay, for the D names. All right, so I'm gonna start shuffling here. For this client, she would like to know, this man, if this picture with him with this woman is just friendship. We would like to ask the universe and the cards for this client of mine to reveal now if this man and this woman in this picture is they're just friends and nothing serious is going on. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to pull off 3 cards right now. This is the Lenormand deck, which I love. Very good for fortune telling. I wanted to include it. Alright. Alright, so I got the snake, and then I got the broomstick here. We can refer to as a whip or a broomstick, whatever you'd like. And then there's the house. So it seems like to me, there's this energy I pick up that I feel like this has been happening for a while. So I don't know if they've been talking for a while, or there's just something where this has happened for quite some time already. I feel like maybe they've been in communication for a year, 2 years, or for some time now. I feel like they've been always friends or something. But there is something sneaky about this because you got the snake card, and the snake card usually means to be careful, and that he probably doesn't mean what he says. And also be careful with him being a snake, like sneaky. He could lie to you. He can probably not be honest with you, or there's just something negative about him that is not good for you, hun. It's not healthy to be dealing it's kind of like an emotional abuse a little bit, and just dealing with him putting different things in your mind or making you feel different things, okay, and then using and saying different things just to cover it up or whatever. Um, Now, the broomstick means that you have to be more firm with yourself, firm with the situation. You have to take charge. You have to set boundaries with this. You can't let him make you think a certain way when you know you have that gut feeling. So it's kind of like saying, take charge, have boundaries. Even if you have to talk to him about it again, confront him, be like, I know um, this is not a lie. I know there's something going on and I don't like it and I find it disrespectful. Maybe you could let him know these things. And then there's something about a home. So the home can represent maybe there's something happening in his home life that he's not telling you about. Maybe this person and him have a connection of some sort. I don't know if they live near each other or they live close by, but there's something where there's a connection with home with him, and also that there's this possibility that maybe again something could be happening in his home life, or again they live close by to each other and they're like not that far away from each other, or whatnot. But there is a sense where the snake, it's like there's something um, um, poisonous about this whole situation, hun. Okay, I don't feel like it's just a friendship. I feel like it's more, and I feel like it's been happening for some time. I feel like they've been talking for some time. I don't know if it's on like, uh, I don't know if it's like the energy I get is that they're always like they're probably like really close friends, but it's like really weird. I feel like he probably has a crush on her, or like they flirt. I do feel like they flirt with each other. I'm not sure about like actual intercourse just yet. I'm not sure about that, but I do feel like there is a flirtation going on. Maybe they're dating or something. Um, but there is definitely something going on. I mean, even when you look at the picture, the way he has his cheek against her face, that is not just a friend thing. You don't put your cheek against someone's face if you're a friend to them. I mean, if you're very close, yes, maybe a family member, but there's something odd about that. Um, and it looks like, yeah, they're having a great time, and she looks like she really is fond of him. That's energy I get when I look into her eyes and I see her with him. So let me see here the other question you have here. Your other question is, why was his reason to find me on Facebook? Why does he tell me he's emotionally unavailable for a relationship? Okay, so let's see here. What was his reason to find me on Facebook? Alright, so let's see here. What was this person's reason to find her on Facebook? Amazing. So you get the lady, which is you, and you get the man on the horse, which is him on the horse. Like somebody riding into your life, somebody coming into your life, which you're talking about. Why did he talk to me on Facebook? Why did he come into my life then? I very much feel like it was out of boredom. I feel like he does this with more than one woman. I don't feel like you're the only one. I feel like he does talk to a lot of women, and I don't feel like you're the only one. Now, when he means by emotionally unavailable, I feel like he's referring to the fact that he doesn't want to have ties. He doesn't want to have strings tied. He doesn't want to have commitment. He doesn't want that. He just wants to free flow right now. That's the energy I get. And then you get the card, we refer to as a knife. It means like him being cut out of your life, and it's like he's gonna eventually just really just like maybe let you fade away or let you go without you noticing. I'm not sure when he'll do that. I don't know if he's doing that already. Maybe he's like hot and cold and kind of just like not answering you, or probably just um, maybe he's just not wanting to make it so serious. Sorry, I was reading the rest of your question. So it's like the energy I get from these cards, it's they're saying like you're gonna like he came into your life, but it's gonna hurt you. There's something bad about this. So it's going to hurt you in some way, and there's something bad about it. I feel like he just did on boredom. I feel like he does this with more than one woman. He just talks to women, and he creates, like, you could call it like a bench, and he just has a bunch of people he talks to for fun, and he just doesn't want commitment. He doesn't want to be tied down. He doesn't want that yet. And then there's just not something good about this. So it's like you're going to get hurt if you don't set those boundaries that I'm feeling. Okay. And then I have here, why does he tell me he's emotionally unavailable for relationship? Because he doesn't want to be tied down. He doesn't want strings attached. He doesn't want to feel like he needs to be responsible. He doesn't want commitment. He just doesn't want that. He wants to free flow. He wants to do whatever he wants right now. You know, some people have those phases. Some people are just in that place. They just don't want anything serious. He just wants to enjoy himself talking to other people, other women, and have that freedom. As I feel like in the past he didn't always have that freedom. So maybe he was married, or he was tied down, or maybe there was a certain point in his life where he was very serious about things, and then I feel like now he's just wanting to let go of that, and he just doesn't want anything serious. Why did he keep my letters from high school all these years? All right, why did he keep your letters from high school all these years? The lady, so you come up again. Here you go. Um, So why did he keep your letters? So when I get the dog can refer to loneliness. It can refer to sadness. It can refer to just maybe maybe that he just felt lonely, and he felt like a connection with your letters. He, like, it made him feel good. That's the energy I get, because I also feel like he was just lonely and sad, and um he liked the connection and feeling behind the letters, and the reason behind the letters. I feel like there was a genuine connection behind the letters, and uh I just feel like um eh, he has a lot going on, and that it's like, just because the letters made him feel like that doesn't mean that he's willing still to pursue um the whole commitment concept. The Tower card comes here, so it means, like, I feel like he has a lot of layers to let go of. He's built a wall. He's built a wall. He's blocked himself from love. Maybe because he's hurt himself. He's got hurt a lot in the past, or whatever it is. But he has a wall. He has a wall up, and that's another reason why he's not emotionally available, and he's saying he's not emotionally available for you. That's why your card came here as yourself. You know, he felt sad and lonely, and he feels a connection with you, but he's just blocked himself from being emotionally available. He's blocked himself from the concept of being committed and being serious due to his past and being hurt in the past. But the letters, I feel like there was just a genuine connection, and it made him feel good, you know? Um, so I'm gonna see here with the tarot cards what I feel for him, and then I will pull out an Angel tarot card and end your reading there, my love. Let me see here. I'll dive more deep into this really quickly. So he's fighting the concept of commitment. That's what the card here came up. And he just wants friends. He's creating friendships. He's creating relationships with people, networking, talking to people, just to build that. I feel like all in the end, it just has to do with his self esteem and confidence. When a guy doesn't like committing to anyone, and he's just like free flowing, I really do feel like it has to do with the fact that they have low self-esteem, and they're just scared of commitment. They're scared. They have fear. Now, that relationship with that woman, what kind of relationship? I feel like most definitely there's something more. I'm not sure if they're like really in, I don't know if they're really in a serious relationship. I don't feel like they're in a relationship just yet. I do feel like they're dating and I do feel like they're talking. And it's more than a friendship. He doesn't need to explain himself. You look at that picture and it's very obvious. You could tell she's very fond. She likes him a lot. I mean, her energy, you could just see her face, how she's lit up when he was hugging her. So, I don't know. I feel like they're probably dating and talking. I'm not sure about the seriousness part of it. I don't know if like they're in a relationship. I don't feel like they're in a relationship. I just feel like they're talking. And he's not being honest with you. And he's just being a snake right now. And it could be very poisonous for you on an emotional level. And you just don't need to go through that. You don't need to go through like those feelings of like, what's going on? Why is he doing this? Like the investigation thing, like trying to figure out what's he up to and is he saying the truth? You don't need that, hun. That is a headache. You know, you have a lot going on as it is. You deserve somebody who is not being sneaky and somebody that's not just throwing things at you just to make you believe certain things. You know, you don't deserve that. And in the end, you know, it doesn't matter what he's up to with her. You know, it doesn't matter if it is more than a relationship. I mean, more than a friendship. You can just tell. I mean, who does that? Who takes a picture with a woman like that when supposedly he's talking to somebody else, you know? So, I mean, he's basically telling you, I have no rules. I'm not tied down. I could do whatever I want. That's basically what he's telling you. Um, and I think that's not cool. I mean, it's up to him. It's his life. He could do whatever he wants. But you know, you don't need to wrap your head around this and like overwhelm yourself with all these questions and different ways of analyzing it, my love, you know? I'm just seeing here if there's anything else. No, in the end, your guides are just saying they want you to have faith and hope in love, even though I know you're going through this, but they want you to know that like things will get better. It's not going to always be like this in your love life, as I know that you've gone through a lot with love. So I'm going to pull out an angel tarot card for you, hon. He's just, this is what it is. He's heading off in a different direction and it's not where you're going. That's all I'm going to say. You know, you guys will probably end up parting ways because he's living a different lifestyle than you. You know, I see him traveling a lot too. So, like, he's heading a different direction, and that's not the direction you're heading. He's in a different headspace, a different mind space, and you're not in that place. So that's why I mean, like, in the end, I feel like you guys will just part ways in, like, a very subsiding way. Maybe, like, he'll fade away, or he'll just stop talking to you, or he'll become a ghost and not respond, or something like that, which usually that happens with people like that. Okay, I have here the moon, I have here unity, and I have here the six of earth. The moon refers to not having fears, releasing fears about all this and not letting it hold you back from the potential of your future and anything coming your way. I do see here traditional viewpoints or methods. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends, spiritual organizations. So again, you're probably going through a lot of spiritual changes in your life and spiritual growth, which is good. And then the last card here, it says gifts, money, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. This is referring to financially, things are going to get better. It's been rough. I know it's been rough, but things are going to get better within the end of this year, I feel. But there's a lot of things that have to be resolved first. But I do feel financially things will get better with you, hon. And it won't be always a hassle when it comes down to money for you, okay? Um, so I'm gonna leave you with that, my darling. I very much hope you enjoyed this 5-question tarot reading and Lenormand deck reading, as I know it's very difficult dealing with somebody like this. I wanted to be straight to the point and not like take forever explaining what kind of person he is, because it's very much obvious, and you know it too. I feel like your intuition talks to you, but you kind of brush it off because you don't really want to be like, you don't want to really believe it, you know. And I mean, like, any person that says to you, I'm just emotionally unavailable, like, that's like, you know what? F you. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to be emotionally unavailable too. I don't need you. I don't need to talk to you. I mean, like, what are you to me? You're not even a friend. You know, friends are not unemotionally unavailable either. You know, because if you're a friend and you're emotionally unavailable in any way, that's somebody who just doesn't care and is very selfish and very into himself. That's the energy I get when I saw his picture. I feel like he's into himself and very much into his ego. And if you're spiritually open and aware to things, like that's not a person that will be of any good influence to you, my love. So, you know, for now, I would just say if you're still talking to him, set those boundaries. Boundaries, maybe talk to him again, confront him and tell him I know that there's something up and I don't like the way that you've been with me, and I don't think we should talk anymore, not even as friends, because I don't see any friendship here. I don't want to be friends with somebody that I like, um, and that is supposedly like messing around with other people without letting me know and being honest about it. So it's more of like I feel like your guides want you to really focus on yourself and really do what you need to do because I feel like there's a lot going on in your personal life itself, and so there's a lot of things that you have to focus on and not have all these and not have like things like this person who's poisonous take you off your track, you know, and get you distracted in a negative way. So I'm going to leave you with that, my love. I very much hope you enjoyed this, and it was a pleasure. I'm always here for you. If you want to check up on any vibrations in your life again, if you have any questions or guidance, and it was a pleasure. And if you would like to send anybody my way for the Love Tarot card reading I have going on, ends in a couple of days, only $20. And it's a short reading, just tuning into somebody's love life. So lots of love from the heavens above, and thank you so much, my darling. Bye now.